Welcome again. So in this lecture, we will talk about, we will look into the read data step right here. So we will execute that step. So here we have transaction number this to this. So if you wanted to read certain number of lines in your data file, you can give the limit here. Otherwise, if you will just execute that like this open without entering any number, then it will read the whole file. So I'm gonna just allow that and let's see what we comes back with. And now you can see that where it says we have 9 records in our file. Let's make sure we have 9. So you can see that these are the 9 records we have. So it means it's pretty much right. So let's go back out of that, and I just wanted to show you how it works. If I enter 1 to 1 here, you will see that it will just give you, yeah, like I read 1 record. So obviously it's reading 9, but it will be writing only 1. So basically that step represent how many records you wanted to process out of that file. So obviously because I wanted to process all the records, so this is one of the important things too. If you wanted to process, if you wanted to uh, process the whole file records in the system, then you need to make sure you are not entering any restriction. Otherwise, the read would be different and written would be different. So you can see that the 9 records were read, and if we then if and then let's click on. So the next step we have is display read data. So after that, you will get a meaningful information like what system has read. So basically, right now, before we go to that step, let me tell you one thing. Until this assign file step, we are kind of in the preparation mode where we are preparing our LSMW, have it to work. Then from read data until this display converted data, these are the 4 steps where basically we are going doing a demonstration of that, like how the data is being read by the LSMW and how it is being converted. Then the next 2 steps is execution part of an LSMW. So just wanted to give you like a overview, like we talked about in our one of our previous lecture. Like I broke down an LSMW into 3 steps. One is the preparation, the second one is the demonstration, and the third one is the execution. So now if we go to display read data, here you can give a restriction to, so which I'm not gonna give, like it's already defaulted to 10,000 line because we have just 10 lines, so we are good with that. And now here you can see that this is our source structure, and here this is the information what was read. So you can see that US, it's the first is the bank country, then we have bank key, and then name of the bank, which looks pretty much good. So that's how basically you execute your steps of reading the data and display reading the data. So it was all about in this lecture. I will stop here and I will see you in our next lecture.